Senior attorney Ernest Staine appeared completely unconcerned as he headed into the courtroom of Justice Courtney Abel at 10 this morning. But the matter before the court is a serious one and has been ongoing since last year. Staine has been found guilty of very serious financial misconduct in a land transaction.
This claim arises because Mr. Ernest Staine, as an attorney at law, acted in a land transaction and held monies in escrow for the payment of the purchase price of from the sale of the property. Mr. Staine, at the time when this claim was filed, it was not clear whether those monies were still being held by Mr. Staine and not paid over to the client, or whether he had in fact dissipated the funds. So the claim was with respect to fraudulent conversion of those monies and also breach of contract and breach of duty, of fiduciary duty.
A freeze order was obtained on Staine's assets, and he was also ordered to disclose all assets held in Belize, including those held in trust for clients. That order was made in October 2014, and up to earlier this month, he had not complied, thus the application for him to be held in contempt. On February 2nd, Staine was found to be in contempt, and an order for his committal was made if there was no disclosure. That disclosure in the form of an affidavit has since been made.
The information, unfortunately, shows, and this information was not made available until Friday, and then further information on Monday. The information unfortunately shows that though the monies were wired to Mr. Staine's account, none of those accounts have more than $20,000 in it. We are speaking about a claim for a sum of $230,000, which was the remaining sums that Mr. Staine held. And when you add all the monies indicated in those accounts, there is not perhaps more than $30,000 spread across all accounts.
There is a judgment which has been pronounced against Mr. Staine, and the principal issue now is how to go about enforcing that judgment. So that is a matter which the court is dealing with. Mr. Staine is trying his best, or will try his best, to assist in that process, to allow the money to be collected, to have the money paid.
Staine has been given until March 17 to provide bank statements and supporting documents to verify amounts in bank accounts and value of assets held. There was also an application made for a committal order on the ground that despite undertakings to make some payment on the judgment, Staine has not done so to date. That matter has been adjourned to March 30th. He was represented today by Senior Counsel Dennis Barrow.
You all were present in court, and you see that it is a very grave and serious matter that we are dealing with. The Bar Association takes it very seriously. Mr. Staine takes it very seriously. And we hope that an outcome will emerge which will be broadly satisfactory and will be the right outcome.
We are here dealing with a matter where you have a church and a lady who is 84 years old who, because of the conduct of Mr. Staine, which is egregious by any account, they are left for over, we're almost now moving close to 2 years when that transaction started. And they now are forced to trudge down the road of enforcement, of recovery, of all of this. And justice happens and it grinds slowly. But I think that it is time that this is assessed, that this is looked at. I think that when we speak about justice, I think that there is something wrong with this picture.
Bradley says she will do whatever is necessary by law to ensure that her clients get justice. Mike Rodon for News 5.